Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Monday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I am going to be your host this evening. Welcome, one and all. We are so happy to have you here. I hope that your weeks are off to an excellent start and that a little bit of trivia this evening can help make your Monday just a little bit brighter. Come on over and get your team signed up for tonight's quiz by coming to this website. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you come to the website, you're going to notice we're looking for some basic sign-up details from you. Those include a team name, an email address, and then there's a drop-down menu in which you can let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. It is week 9 of season 54 of NYC Trivia League. We're so grateful to those of you who are part of the league this season, and I hope things are going well for your teams. You can see what's happening by heading on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings and to see where you stack up thus far this season. A boy named Sue, what a wonderful shout out in the chat. That is true. It is Peter's birthday. I'm not clicking on that link right now, but others of you, I'm sure it's something fun. If you're just joining us, hi there and welcome. Tonight we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. If you're not in the league, that is a-okay. We want you to come play with us, and you can get signed up by coming to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. The first 3 categories of this evening are going to be question and answer style rounds. Each of them have 10 questions in them, and here's how it's going to work. I ask you a question right here out loud. As I ask that question, it will pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet for you to see. Some of those questions may have multiple choice options. Others are going to be short answer questions. Enter in the response that you think is correct. And please click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, that is right. All of these question and answer rounds, for each question, you're going to have a 20-second countdown timer, and it can catch up on you. In the event that you want to change your response and you still have some time left on the timer, please, by all means, do so. Just make sure that you click submit answers again so that we get your new and updated response. Let's say you spell something incorrectly on your answer sheet. Do not worry about that. We do have a great system in place to handle such things. The wonderful Trivia Peter is working behind the scenes here tonight, and he will make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. Thank you so much, Peter. And that little party noise, of course, is in honor of the fact that tonight it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Peter. Thank you so much for spending your birthday here with us, scoring this game. You're the best, and I hope that your birthday has been great so far. All right, everybody, we're going to get into our first round of this quiz in just a moment here. Our fourth and final round of the night is going to function a little bit differently than our first 3 categories. It's time for the picture round at the end of the game. The picture round is structured quite a bit differently, and I will explain it in detail when we get to that point in the quiz. If you're just joining us, hi, I am Meredith. I will be your trivia host tonight. If you didn't know this was going on, you're welcome to come play with us. If you are here intentionally, even better. We're so happy to have you. Come to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. Before we dive into round 1, I do have 2 simple rules that I ask that you all abide by. Rule number 1, there's no cheating in this game. Naturally, you all have the internet at your fingertips, as do so many people in the world these days, but that is not what we're here to test your ability with. We don't want to know how well you can Google things. We want to know how much you've retained in your brain. So please don't look anything up. Rule number 2, please refrain from giving away the answers in the chat. That is it. That is all we ask of you all. This is your last opportunity, folks, to get signed up for tonight's game before we dive into round number 1. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in those basic sign-up details. Click that button that says Join Game. And you are going to be joining these teams from the Helsinki Syndrome down to Gravy Save the King. Welcome to those two teams and every team in between. We're so happy to have you here tonight, and good luck on the quiz. Our first round this evening is in the category of Host with the Most. In this round, it is your job to name the person who has hosted both of the TV shows listed. Let's do it. Here's number one. Nickelodeon's slime happy game show Double Dare and Food Network's behind the scenes series Unwrapped. Double Dare, Unwrapped, both hosted by Mark Summers. Mark Summers, your correct response for number one. Question number two, panel talk show The View and the syndicated version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. They hold the record as the person who has hosted the most episodes of the American version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It is Meredith Vieira. Your correct response for number two. Question number three. Reality competition series America's Next Top Model and Dancing with the Stars from 2020 through 2023. She hosted America's Next Top Model for so many cycles of that show and went on to host Dancing with the Stars. It's Tyra Banks. Tyra, your answer for number three. Question number four. The first guest host of The Daily Show after Trevor Noah's departure and the 2019 reboot of Supermarket Sweeps. We gave you a bonus S in this question. That show is simply called Supermarket Sweep. It's not plural. You just sweep once, everyone. It's Leslie Jones. Leslie Jones is the host in question. Question number five. ABC shows America's Funniest Home Videos beginning in 2015 and Spellmageddon. This person won Dancing with the Stars, and with Tyra's departure, is now the host of Dancing with the Stars. It's Carlton himself. Alfonso Ribeiro is your correct answer for number 5. Question number 6, NBC's a cappella group competition series, The Sing Off, and Netflix reality series, Love is Blind. The Sing Off and Love is Blind, both hosted by Nick Lachey. Nick Lachey of 98 Degrees fame. We've got 4 more questions in this round, folks. Hold your horses. We will get to round number 2, and we will move on to something entirely different. Here's question 7. VH1's Rock and Roll Jeopardy and CBS survival reality competition series, Survivor. Rock and Roll Jeopardy and Survivor, hosted by Jeff Probst, is your correct answer there. Jeff Probst. Question number 8. Please name the host who has hosted Fox's Don't Forget the Lyrics and Let's Make a Deal beginning in 2009. Since 2009, the host of Let's Make a Deal has been and continues to be Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady, your correct response for number 8. Our 9th and penultimate question of this round. Name this host who was on these shows, Watch What Happens Live and Love Connection. Love Connection, the reboot, and Watch What Happens Live, both hosted by Andy Cohen. Our final question in this round. Some of you may be relieved to hear, others of you doing great in this first round. Here it is, number 10. MTV's America's Best Dance Crew and news magazine show Access Hollywood. Name that host. They have also been a host of Extra and the American version of The X Factor. You likely know them best as AC Slater from Saved by the Bell. It's Mario Lopez. All right, Mario Lopez, our final correct answer for round number 1. Let's check in with our standings one round into the game. We've got a big group of you who have 9 points right now, tied in 10th place. Trivia, Rodrigo, Gravy Save the King, Swearwolves, the Rubber Yolks, Porch Turd 2, Deck Turd, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, the question marks, and the Helsinki Syndrome. And tied for the lead right now, these teams have perfect scores, 10 for 10. J and J, Team Cockroach, the next herniation. Pieced it together. We drink and we know things 12 and 69. The Blue Shells, Waiata, the Babadook, and Team Cockroach. All right, great first round to those teams. If you weren't in that group, don't worry, there is so much game left to go. We do private events, everybody. If you're looking for a way to celebrate maybe a birthday, like Peter's birthday, with a little bit of trivia here tonight. Or maybe you have a company gathering coming up and you're looking for something fun to do. We would absolutely love to be a part of it. That's my email address right there, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. We'd love to work with you in whatever capacity you are looking for. We've got all kinds of games that we offer. We can customize the content to your interests. Can't wait to hear from you. It is always a joy working with people who play our virtual quiz. You already know what it is we do. So please reach out if something should come up that makes sense for us. Looking forward to hearing from you. Let's get into round number 2. Round 2 tonight is in the category of I'll see you in court. Let's do it. Round 2, question 1. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final. What is Judge Judy's last name? Judge Judy, a very long running show. Her name, Judge Judy Scheindlin. Scheindlin, your correct answer there. Peter, looking through some different spellings, making sure that regardless of how you spelled Scheindlin, that you're going to get that point. So sit tight. If your scores are incorrect initially, he will make sure you get those points you deserve. As always, party noise. Question number 2. What P word refers to the party who initiates a lawsuit before a court? That P word, that means a person who initiates a lawsuit before a court, is a plaintiff. A plaintiff, your correct answer for number two. Our third question in round number two. What star of, oh my goodness, first though, a true social. 100% of you got plaintiff. Here's number three. What star of Sonic the Hedgehog and The Notebook plays a pompous version of himself on the 2023 Amazon Freevee hidden camera series, Jury Duty? This series, Jury Duty, features a version of James Marsden, is your correct answer. Marsden, your correct response for number three. Question four. It sounds like a tasty dessert, but legally, what word refers to a civil wrong that causes loss or harm, resulting in liability for the person who committed the act? Spelled a little differently, but still sounds delicious. It's a tort. Tort, your correct response. For number four, our fifth question in this I'll see you in court themed round. In 1972, what future Supreme Court justice co founded the Women's Rights Project with the ACLU? The Women's Rights Project, co founded by Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the notorious RBG. Your correct response for number five. Question number six. Ed Sheeran said he would retire from music if he had lost the recent case brought against him, stating that what 2014 hit song of his used the same chord progression and rhythm as Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On. Name that 2014 song. Ed Sheeran won the case and is not quitting his day job. The song was Thinking Out Loud. Thinking Out Loud, found to not resemble that song, Let's Get It On, too closely. 69% of you all got that one right. Here's question 7 in the I'll See You in Court themed round. Like the name of the company merging with HBO Max to form the new streaming service, Max, what term is used to describe the procedures used to obtain and disclose evidence before a trial? It is the absolutely silliest name, getting rid of any recognizability from either of the companies coming together. HBO and Discovery are forming Max. Discovery is that part of a court procedure where you present evidence. Question number 8, namesake of a New York City College of Criminal Justice. Who was the first Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court? The first Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court was John Jay. John Jay, your correct response. So for number 8, we've got 2 more questions in this round. Here is number 9. What actress and entrepreneur lost half a day of skiing and was awarded $1 in 2023 in a court case in which she was asked seemingly inane questions like, "Are you good friends with Taylor Swift?" And "May I ask how tall you are? I'm jealous." She won that dollar when the other person was found to be at fault. It's Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow, your correct answer for number 9. And our final question in this round. What Oscar winning actress for the movie Precious, based on the novel Push by Sapphire, is suing Paramount and CBS over royalties for her sitcom The Parkers? Oscar winner for the movie Precious. It's Monique. Monique, your correct response for number 10. That brings us to the end of round number 2. How's it going? Hope you're having fun with the game thus far. We are halfway through the quiz. Currently, we have a tie in 6th place with 19 points. Gravy Save the King, Swearwolves, Team Cockroach, The Next Herniation, The Babadook, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, Team Cockroach, and the Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in the lead right now. There are 5 teams with perfect scores, 20 for 20. Pieced it together. We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69. The Blue Shells and Whyada. All right, let's see if you all can keep that up in our final 2 rounds of the game. First, though, our upcoming schedule, everybody. Our next quiz is going to be right here on Wednesday, May 10th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. We hope you all can make it on Wednesday. Also, typically on Wednesdays, the movie quiz follows our quiz, but last week was the movie quiz's season finale. And so it's currently on hiatus. So more information to come about when that game is going to be relaunching. But until then, we hope that you join us for our quiz and keep playing. Let's do it. Our 3rd round tonight, everyone. It is in the category of the last. In this round, you are going to have a question for 1 through 10, and each of those questions will have 4 multiple choice options, and it is your job to say which of those multiple choice options is the last in whatever topic may come up. Here's number 1. The last country to become a member state of the United Nations. It happened in 2011. It's South Sudan is your correct response. South Sudan. Question number 2. The last of the 4 main actresses of the Golden Girls to pass away. It happened only about a year and a half ago. I'm looking for some high numbers on this one. I bet you're going to know it's Betty White, the late, the great Betty White. 100%. Incredible. It never happens, folks. A true social twice in the same game. It's a birthday miracle. Question number 3. The last American to win the Wimbledon's men's singles title. In 2009, Andy Roddick was in the finals but did not win. It was in 2000 when Pete Sampras won the Wimbledon men's singles title. That was the most recent time an American took that title. Our fourth question in round number three: the last studio album released by Jay Z. When we say last, I hope we don't mean final, but rather most recent here. 444 is your correct answer for number four. A lot of floors for that one. Hope you got it. Our fifth question in this the last themed round: the last letter in the NATO phonetic alphabet. The last letter of the NATO phonetic alphabet is Zulu. Zulu, your correct response. So for number five, our sixth question. Ooh, so close, almost a social. The last amendment to the US Constitution. What did it declare? The most recent amendment to the US Constitution is the 27th Amendment, which was made in 1993, and it declares that the salary changes of Congress members are restricted. 44% of you all got that one right. Four more questions in this round, then we're moving into our final round of the night, the picture round. Here's number seven: the last word spoken by the character Muldoon in the movie Jurassic Park. This one happened to be my hint of the night on Instagram. If you all follow me at Trivia Meredith, you would have known at some point this evening Muldoon was going to come up, and maybe you saw that quote in my hint as well, which is clever girl. Girl, your correct answer for number seven. He says clever girl right before he is supposedly, seemingly eaten by a raptor. Girl. Follow me on Instagram. I will help you out with our next quiz with a hint at Trivia Meredith. You can find me there and find us here on Wednesday at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Here's number 8. The last imperial dynasty in Chinese history. It went from 1636 until 1912. That last imperial dynasty of China is the Qing dynasty. Qing, your correct response for number 8. Question number 9. The last stage of mitosis. The last stage of mitosis. First, we've got prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and it ends with telophase. Telophase, your correct response for number 9. That brings us to our final question of round number 3, the last in the last. Here it is. The last word Charlotte spins in her web in the book Charlotte's Web. Charlotte doesn't want Wilbur to get too pig-headed. So, like Kendrick Lamar, she asks him to be humble. Humble, your correct answer for number 10. That brings us to our final round of the night. Let's check in with our standings before we get into round number 4, the picture round. We've got a tie right now in 10th place with 25 points. J&J, Gravy Save the King, Swearwolves, and Why Iota tied in 7th with 26. The Blue Shells, the Babadook, and Team Cockroach. In 6th place with 27 points, Team Cockroach, the Next Herniation. Tied in 4th with 28 points, Pieced It Together, and Two for the Drinks. Two for the snacks. In third place right now with 29 points, the Helsinki Syndrome. And tied for the lead right now, the only two teams to hold on to perfect scores. 3 rounds in, 30 for 30. We drink and we know things 12 and 69. The picture round, everyone, coming at you. On your answer sheets down at the bottom, if you scroll down, you will find these here tipping widgets. Help us out if you're able. Show us your support for the quiz. We're so appreciative that you all are joining us here this evening. And if you're able to donate just a little bit to Peter's birthday fund, we'd appreciate that. Show us that you care. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into that final round of the night, the picture round. It's in the category of summer blockbusters. In this round, you are going to see 10 images that are stills from movies. These movies were all in the top 10 or of highest money earners in terms of domestic box office during the summer in which they debuted in theaters. It is your job to name the movie based on the still that you see. On your answer sheet, all of the images will be in order from 1 through 10. Each of them will have a number inside of them. Underneath those 10 images, you will find 10 numbered blanks on your answer sheets. Enter in the name of the movie on the corresponding numbered blank. You all have 5 minutes to work on this round. Then we'll come back together, go over the correct answers, and move into the tiebreaker question to close out tonight's quiz. Here we go, everybody. 5 minutes on the clock. Name these summer blockbusters. We are halfway through the picture round. Reminder, we are looking for the names of these movies that were blockbusters in the summer in which they were released. You've got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Make sure you put something on all of those lines. There is no penalty for, guessing. Go for it. We'll see how you did very soon. Good luck, everybody. It is happening, everyone. We are almost to the 5 minute mark. Keep an eye out. The countdown timer will begin anytime now. Make sure you click submit answers so we get all 10 of your responses. We'll find out how you did momentarily. I have answers for you all for the picture round. Summer blockbusters is our topic. Number one, a summer blockbuster in 1988 and still an excellent movie. It is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Number two, a hit of 1976. It's The Omen. Number three, a hit in 1999. It's Runaway Bride. Number four, a hit in 1998. It's Saving Private Ryan. Number five, a hit in 1982 and one of the best movies ever. It's E.T. Number six, a hit in 1997. It's Men in Black. Who's in that? Tony Shalhoub is in that. Am I wrong? Have you all just been? I'm pretty sure he's in that. Yeah, there he is. Our next one here, Finding Dory, which was a hit in 2016. We've also got The Parenthood, or simply Parenthood, rather, of 1989. And you know who is in that one? Playing the character Todd is none other than Keanu. Oh my goodness, Peter pointing it out also. We've got E.T. and Saving Private Ryan. You also have been Spielberg. Whoa, this is a big round for us, everybody. Next here we have Crimson Tide, which was a hit in 1995, followed by Dodgeball, a hit in 2004. That's the last one. Hope you got it. Hope you had a great time with that final round. Oh my goodness. Nope. No close calls unless I'm not noticing that Glenn Close was in one of those movies. As far as I know, not the case. All right, everybody. That does bring us to the end of our regular quiz, but we do have the tiebreaker question to close out tonight's game. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as its answer, and your goal in placing your response to that tiebreaker question is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. So that does mean you can guess over or under the number. In the event that you end up as part of a tie, whoever is closest is going to break that tie. Here's the question. What was the final domestic gross of the 2016 movie Finding Dory? In the event that your team ended up in the top 15 or so here this evening, we will crunch the numbers for what you came up with as your tiebreaker and post the results on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. Check it out tomorrow to see what ended up happening here tonight. Okay, your correct answer. Finding Dory domestically grossed $486 million. $295,561. There's your answer, everyone. And that does bring us officially to the end of tonight's quiz. Thank you all so very much for being here. We hope that you'll join us on Wednesday for our next quiz. You can find us here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. As a reminder, the movie quiz is on hiatus right now. And of course, once again, before we close out this game, happy birthday to Peter. Thank you for spending your birthday here with us. We appreciate you. Let's get into our final scores of the night. Congratulations to these teams. Tied in 18th place with 28, late to the party, the Quizlamic State, Why Not Zoidberg, the novelization of Aaron Brockovich 2000, and Fancy Free. In 17th with 29 points, the Rubber Yolks. In 15th place with 30 points, Oh Trivia, Rodrigo, and Avis and Bobo. Tied in 12th with 31, J&J, Porch Turd 2, Deck Turd, and the Question Marks. In 11th place with 32 points, Swearwolves. Tied in 9th with 33, Gravy Sue the King and Whyayata. In 8th place with 35 points, the Baba Duke. Tied in 6th with 36 points, the Blue Shells and Team Cockroach. Tied in 4th with 38, Pieced It Together, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. In 3rd place tonight with 39 points, 1 point off the lead, 1 point off a perfect score. It's the Helsinki Syndrome. And tied for the lead tonight, perfect scores. We'll see who breaks that tie. We Drink and We Know Things 12, and We Drink and We Know Things 69, coming in with 40 for 40. Thank you all again for being here. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Help us out if you can via a donation. We'll see you back here on Wednesday. Until then, be well, everybody. Thank you so much to Peter again for keeping this game running behind the scenes. Thank you, Colin, for making this quiz possible. And thank you so much to Murr for creating the software you all played the game on tonight. Good night, everybody. We'll see you soon.